Thank you.
All right, we're talking that bus stop forecast, and a lot of kids have been on fall break, but some kids back in school today.
It's business as usual for some. Oklahoma City Public on fall break. For a lot of kiddos, next week is fall break. So out the door this morning for those standing out at the bus stop, skies are clear, winds are light, temps they're in the 50s. We do have a couple of areas that have dropped into the 40s, and this afternoon coming home, 80s on the way. So really dressing for summertime with just an extra layer this morning that they can shed. Don't need the jacket later today. It is going to feel hot with full sun across the region, and today south winds return. With that north breeze yesterday, it just made us have a gorgeous, wonderful feel. You look off towards the east, look at the big area of low pressure over Canada, just dominating the weather pattern for the central and eastern United States, pulling in Canadian air. Well, that is pushing to the east. This is the jet stream level. We're watching the next storm system come in from the west, and that, as it moves through the high plains and makes its way into the central plains, our winds start to pick up and will be pulled up into it. So watch the winds increase tonight, tomorrow, and as we make our way into your Thursday, winds gusting at times 30, may even have some gusts to 40 miles per hour. So a ripping south wind is on the way until that system gets here, and then it shoves another cold front in here. Today, we're clear. High pressure is dominating. The frost advisories, freeze warnings. You look around the country, try to find any real disturbing weather. Nothing happening of too awful concern. We got some showers down in Texas. They need the rain in Texas for sure. And then really to Texas and the deep south, that's where the rain chances will be, at least over the next couple of days. 60 degrees is where we are on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. 53 in Piedmont. We are down to 52 now in El Reno, 52 in Shawnee, 59 in Moore. There are the 40s where you have the blue on the map. In the northwest, north central, northeastern Oklahoma, also the southwest, Sayre all the way down to Mangum in the upper 40s where the winds have gone really light to calm. Again, it'll be a south breeze today. 80s on the way, 86 in Oklahoma City. Normal high is 75. We're well above that. It is not going to feel like fall this afternoon. I know it's nice this morning, but it is going to be warm to hot later today. Above average into tomorrow, and the same thing on your Thursday. But as this next storm system gets closer to us, see all the white lines? Those are lines of constant pressure. When you get a lot of those showing up over the state of Oklahoma, that is ramping up the wind field, and we will see a ripping wind into your Wednesday and your Thursday before that front presses through. Eventually, it'll be a dry line that sets up. Then the cold front overtakes it. We'll have a few thunderstorms. The bulk of the weather with this storm system, as far as rain and storms go, will likely be through Kansas up into Iowa, and there is a severe risk ahead of this storm. Snow on the back side of it. We may have some snow in portions of Nebraska, wintry mix in West Kansas. It's that time of year where we get these stronger fronts. No winter precip in Oklahoma, but we're chilly, especially for our mornings. Afternoon highs in the 60s for several days. And are you ready for another one? Another cold front is on the way. It moves in mid to late week next week and keeps those temperatures into the 60s. There's the rain through today and the next couple of days, mainly in the deep south and in East Texas. Meanwhile, we're watching the storm coming in from the west. The dry line, the cold front moves in. Storm chances mainly in central and northeastern Oklahoma with it, and then turning much cooler behind it. Overnight tonight, 60s, 10 degrees above average. Tomorrow, lower mid-80s, not quite as warm, but the winds are stronger. Thursday, behind the dry line, desert-like air, so low humidity, 80s, 90s, extreme fire danger Thursday afternoon for folks in the west. The cold front moves through, and storm chances go up late evening into the overnight. Still very slight chance for most locations, 20 to 30%. I do think we'll have a couple storms. The question is exactly where do they set up? Any storm that can form ahead of the dry line and cold front will have a chance to produce some quarter-size hail and 60 to 65 mile per hour winds. So it's a low risk. Then look at your Friday, 60s on the way. It'll feel a lot cooler into the weekend for the solar eclipse. A little cloud cover, but still looks great for viewing with temperatures in the 60s through next week. Back to you guys.